Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Toy Review Man, back with a new review for you, and today we have another Vocaloid review. This time we have Snow Miku, or Snow Hatsune Miku, or whatever you want to call her, Miku Hatsune. We have her today. I think this is a fake, again. We ordering fake Figmas here, dude. We are. Okay, but that's fine, no problem. We're still gonna do the review, so let's take a look at her box first. Here we have the box, quite beaten up from like delivery and stuff, but that's fine. I don't really show off my boxes; they're just on a shelf. So we have here EX-016 something in Japanese. I guess it says Snow Miku Character Vocaloid Series 1 here, and here you can see Hatsune Miku and her name in Japanese. That is basically not the same as it says here, except those things. Okay, not enough about that. On the top you see a JPEG again. I don't know how the real box looks like, so I'm not going to say much about that. On the side here you see another picture of the figure. Then just the information. On the back you can see her in different poses. See the legal garbage. You have another picture here, a little cute picture. Then on the bottom you have basically the same photo as on the top. That's it for the box, really. It doesn't have a seal of authenticity. So that's the first clue. You can see that this is a fake, most likely. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Now over to the figure itself. Looks quite good. But does the accessories? Let's take a look. We have this extension thing for the stand. Just a standard thing here. And we have an extra joint for the arms, another standard thing. We have a special one for this one, and that is a scarf. That is quite neat, looks nice. It's of a bit rubbery plastic, but it's, no, not really rubbery at all. No, it goes back, and I'm quite afraid of snapping it. So yeah, it opens back here, and you can put it around her neck without pulling her face off. Enough for that. You have extra hands. Actually, you get so many hands that it's not enough room on the rack for the hands. You have two hands with mitts on. Gloves. Oh, two open hands. Two holding hands. Yeah, and two other open hands, and you get two fists. And the one actually comes with an open hands with gloves, so quite a lot of hands. That, and again, this thing doesn't say Figma anywhere, so yeah, that kind of shouts fake, doesn't it? For extra expressions, this character comes with two. First of all, she has that normal face, standard. Then she has this blushing face, or the notice me senpai face, as I like to call it. No. This blushing face, you can see the really little red lines on her cheeks there. It's quite cool, quite cute. And then you have the happy face, the happy singing face. So yeah. That's three quite good expressions, really. Last but not least, she comes with this snowman that I don't really understand anything of, but it's a Snow Miku. And what is a snow character without a snowman? Snowman looks quite good. See a little bit of coloring there, but yeah. Other than that, it's quite nice. Yeah, and the microphone is actually quite nicely detailed. So yeah, it's quite good. Over to the figure. The one thing that you went and clicked on this video for. This Figma stand doesn't say Figma either, just like the Mikasa one. So yeah, back here is made in China. Krypton Future Media Inc. www.piapro.net. Yeah, I checked that Pia Pro, and there's a lot of facts about Vocaloids there. So, yeah, don't know what to think about that. The figure itself is quite good. I really like it. And if it's a fake, it's a really good fake. You can see this part right here is on this side but not on that side, but that's no problem. You can just turn it around and do that. There we go. There, now it's gone. So that's no problem at all. Actually, the hands came on the wrong way. Like, this hand was on that bicep and vice versa. So I changed them to make them correct. And yeah. That actually happens quite a lot with this figure. And it's really bothering me. Because it's like one of these joints, right? Like this. You remember the joint of Mikasa? Wait a minute, let me show you. In the Mikasa one, you can do this. Shit, I put tack in there. Whoa, okay. And then there's a ball joint here. And that keeps the figure on quite nicely. So why didn't they do that on this figure, you might ask? I don't know. Let's get on with it. All I've noticed that the shoulder joints on this figure is quite seeable, watchable, noticeable. There you have the word. Yeah, you can see them quite nice, but what would you expect? I mean, it offers a wide range of articulations, so hashtag worth it, I guess. Yeah, let's take a look at down part here. It's quite nice with these silver stockings and matching silver shoes. Yeah, so overall it looks like a really nice figure, and yeah, it's quite articulated and it would look nice on a shelf. By the way, did I tell you that there are snowflakes on her hair, and that looks amazing. Also snowflakes on her, that you can see it, on her headphone thingies here. So, oh, yeah, here. And then there's the microphone. Let's take a look at her articulation wise. Her hair can go up and down, just like that Rat and Link song. Her head can go all the way to the front, like that, and that's quite good. All the way to the back, that's not that good, but it's a bit, can do a 360. And it's a bit of tilt, actually a lot of tilt that way, but not much tilt on the other way, and I don't know why, but my figure tends to have her head a bit tilted to one of the sides. Just gonna keep the hair up here to show you. The hair cannot spin around on this figure, which also gives me an idea that this is a fake figure, because I think it should be able to do that, because I think I saw a review once that showed her spinning her hair around. Her arms can do a fully 360, but then you'll get that one. Oh my god. You're gonna continue with the torso articulations without the under part of the body. The arms fell off. Oh my god, this is so not a real Figma, dudes. Oh, yeah. Just wait a second. And you can bend on the elbow, all the way up, all the way back. You can do a 360. You can do a 360 on the elbow, do a 360 on the wrist, but the gloves on the hand, yeah, do up and down. But the hands and stuff are quite loose. And I managed to break off her hair. So, yay. Be careful, guys. Oh, I'm gonna glue it on later. For articulations here, go all the way to the back like that. All the way to the front like that. And that's quite good. Quite good, yeah. The tie is made of a soft plastic thingy, so it bends quite good. For feet articulation, can go into the splits. Can do a 360 on the tie, but it will fall off. You can't do a 360 on the tie, on the thigh, apparently. All the way to the front. Shit. Ah, this review is so bad right now. All the way to the front, yeah, all the way to the back. Bends at the knee, 360 at the knee, bends up and down at the ankle. Oh my god. And there's no tilt there. Oh, but it is a tilt. It was just a bit stuck. a 360 here as well, I guess. But you'll break it. Okay, guys, just as I said in the Mikasa figure review, don't buy a fake Figma. Don't buy Figmas if it says on eBay or AliExpress or wherever you're buying from. If it says that it's from Hong Kong, then it's most likely a fake and you should reconsider. Yeah, you should really reconsider that purchase. To figure his face, you do as always, take off this part of the hair, like so. Take off the face, like so. Put on the face you want, like so. And put the hair back on. There you go. You have changed her face. Woohoo! So overall, what do I think of this figure? It looks alright, but it doesn't work. Because when you try to articulate it or you try to make it stand in a pose, it will break. I broke off her hair and the torso always falls off, or the underbody always falls off from the torso, and the hands always falls off and all that. So yeah, I would not recommend you buying this. I wouldn't. And I think that's one of the first time I say that I wouldn't recommend you buying something. Because I buy stuff because I want them. And I wanted a Snow Miku. But when it looks good, but it works bad. And that weighs more. So if you're able to be careful and pose it right, it'll look fantastic, seriously. But if you're not one of those who are extremely careful with your things, I would recommend you trying to find someone who sells a real one of these. Go to a comic book store, go to Japan to find a store that sells real ones, so you can get a real one that doesn't break when you touch it. Alright? Good. Out of these 3 fake Figmas, which one would I recommend the most? I'll tell you that. The freaking real one. Seriously. Yeah. But if I had to recommend one of these, not that, go away. Not that, go away. The Luca one. Seriously. It's the one that looks the best. It's the one that loses the least parts. I mean, I haven't been able to break this. Haven't been able to break this either, but this we clarified in the last video that sucked. And this one broke. I mean, this looks nicer. The Hatsune Miku one. It looks nicer. But this has the looks and it works quite alright. But still, if you can get a real one, like seriously, the real ones will always be better than the fake ones, alright? Of course they will. It's self-explanatory. Get a real one. If not, just don't buy a fake one. Save your money of buying a fake one and buy a real one. I guess, to be fair, the price I paid for these 3 figures combined is about half of what I paid for this one. So, I mean, real Figmas are extremely expensive. Fake Figmas are not expensive at all. So, yeah, you can decide yourself, but I wouldn't recommend getting that, or that at least. You could get that. I would recommend that because I did review that without knowing it was a fake. That was before I started really looking into fake Figmas, and all of these 3 are fakes. And yeah, I would recommend you that one. That one, if you're careful, I would never recommend that. Buy the real Mikasa Ackerman, please. That's everything from me. See you later.